Ayo, what's up, QTC? Welcome back. We're back. We're so fucking back. Monday fucking morning, boys. Oh my days. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? W's, W's, W's. Where Bardo at? I'm right here, bro. I'm right fucking here. Let's see, boys. Let's see. USD JPY hit full TP. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about that. The USD JPY trade that we took last Friday hit full TP. There you go. So anybody that was here last Friday, you guys caught a beautiful trade with me. Hit full TP after like I don't know, like 3 hours after I stopped stream. But that's last week. Beautiful. Last week signals we went 5-0 on the signals, so we literally had a 100% win rate. Didn't lose a single trade. Haven't lost in 2 months or 2 weeks. So yeah, the fucking Novik playbook is doing wonders this month, which is good. It's nice to see the price action is respecting our strategy. Was that 1 hour comp valid? You're talking about gold? Yes, it was. Yeah, definitely valid. Or maybe not. Let me see. No, I would not take that 1 hour comp just because the stop loss would have been huge. So no, in my opinion, that's not a. On second thought, that's not a comp that I would take. Definitely not. What's up, Barty? Good? I'm all good, bro. How you boys doing? Had a good weekend? What y'all do this weekend? Hopefully had a good weekend. Chilled out a bit. Got your mind off the charts. Didn't chill out too much. You know? More like reloaded to get back to the week. A nice time to lock the fuck in. Hopefully we get some good opportunities. We got the war going on with Iran and shit. Hopefully that does not fuck up gold too much, because it has a chance of just literally rocketing up. So hopefully gold doesn't get too messed up from that. We should be able to still have a decent. Who won the 1K giveaway? I haven't checked actually. Let me see. I don't know. The founder took care of that. I don't know who won. Oh, it's not announced yet. It will be announced this week. I got a little surprise for y'all. Yo, I'm gonna wait till a few more people fill up because I got a little surprise for y'all. Hold on, chat. Give me a sec. How big is surprise? What the fuck are you talking about? Why the homo flags? What's wrong with you? Got my 50k for 50 yesterday. Hey, good fucking shit. Hey, to anybody that got the 50k account for $50, congratulations. But for y'all that didn't have time to, there's no worries, because I got a special surprise for y'all, which is that for this, I talked to Spencer, and for this stream, so during this stream only, he will turn on 50/50 just for this stream. So in the next, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours, however long I stream, you guys will be able to get the 50 for 50. So there's a link, the top link in my bio of this video or this stream. You guys see a 50/50 link. If you press that, you can get a 50k account for $50. It will only be available for the next 2 hours. So go get yourself an account if you missed it. But yeah, only for this stream, chat, and then it's gone forever. But I thought I'll give you guys some extra, something special, you know, something special. Let me see. I'll get into analysis real soon, chat. I'll get into analysis. Just give me 1 sec. Damn, Pollen, dude. This weekend, chat, Pollen actually messed me the fuck up this week. Like, Pollen did crazy things to me this week. Fucking hell. What is that picture in the back? Is that your dog? Hold on, chat. My screen is turned off. My screen just fucking turned off. All right, boys. Let me get into analysis again. Remember, 50/50 is still live. You guys can get a 50K account for $50. Link in the top of my bio. That will only be available for this stream, and then after this stream, it will be turned off forever. So go get yourself a 50K account so you can trade with me on stream if you haven't gotten that already. All right, let's get into this analysis real quick. So let me move chat. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so gold. Right now, let's look at the daily on gold. Gold daily is looking very simply to come down, right? I'm very bearish on gold. The reason is I'm looking gold to come down and retest. Now, as you guys see, we're currently in a bullish trend on gold. We have a gold creating higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, right? And then what comes after a higher high? A higher low, right? So therefore, we're expecting gold to create this higher low. Where does it usually create the higher low? Somewhere in this area right here, where the most recent higher high was, right? Now, this specific trend or this particular trend has a very deep retest. So as you guys see, you're retested very deeply into this trend. So you have a higher high, higher low, and then you have a higher high and a higher low, but the higher low is very deep into the trend. It's not here, right? It's down here, which means that probably on gold, we'll see the same reaction. We'll see gold more than likely come down to this area right here at 3,361. Now, this is pure price action. If Iran decides to nuke the fuck out of Israel again, there's not much we can do. We just see a candle do this. All right. So hopefully, if the war doesn't go crazy, we should be good. Right? We should be good to come down all the way to 3,360s. That's my outlook on gold on the daily. It's very simple. Trend identification. Right? Higher high. Waiting for it to create a higher low, and we'll catch this low right here. So expecting gold to come down on daily. Now the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we have this void right here, first and foremost, which is a void on the 1 hour as well, and the 30-minute, which I'm still waiting for. Since last week, I waited for us to catch this void right here. So as soon as we tap this area, I'm going to look for buys on gold. That's just very simple because it's a void play from the playbook. So that's what I'm going to look for on gold. Now I could look for sells down to that area. The only issue is we do have this area right here that we just created. So let me just mark this up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Boom. We do have this area right here, guys, as you see. Just tap in multiple times. Perhaps this is an area as well. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I think this is better. So boom. It's an area, and then we have an area up here. Yeah, okay, those are the areas, chat. As you guys see, if you look at the wicks, those are the areas. So you have a range between 3,420 and 3,413 or 3,410. And then we also have a range between 3,428 and 3,421. So this range and this range. Now, I'm expecting gold to do something like this, right? Where we see, because this compensation is against the trend. You've officially started to create an uptrend, right? You broke the highs. Respecting the lows, and you're currently looking to break the highs again. If you re-break these highs, you're probably going to tap up to 3,428. So I'm going to look for sells up at around this area right here. Boom. Because that'll be a tap into this area, which is a very strong wick area. It'll also be a fill of the imbalance that you just created when you push down. So that's going to be what I'm going to look for on gold. Other than that, I mean, you could potentially look for sells. Let me just do this. Boom. Why are my lines so white? I hate that my lines are so white. Or so not white, I mean. You see they're like gray. Why are my horizontal lines gray, chat? Why are my horizontal lines gray? I need them white like that. Boom. Let's see, let's hope they're white now. Let's go. All right, now they're white. Perfect. So, expecting on gold, price to keep coming up, break into this range. If we get a closure above here, guys, closure above this area, 3,422, we could easily look for quick buys on like a flip play or like a no wick play up to 3,300 3,428, and then at 3,428, I'm gonna probably look for sells down to that void, and then look for buys from the void. That's gonna be very simple. Very simple what I'm gonna look for. Yeah, when you come from these areas, you usually reject here. So that's the plan, chat. That is the plan. Now, if you close above here, we're going to reassess the situation and we're going to see what we can grab after that. But I don't think you're going to really close above this area right here at 3,430. I think this is the highest you'll come on gold and you'll lose this. So that's my plan on gold, chat. That's my plan on gold. Looking for buys above this area on closures. Let me mark that up. Buys above here and buys at this void right here. All right. Other than that, nothing else really intrigues me. Yeah, nothing else really intrigues me, chat. I'll be honest with y'all. Have you seen Andrea Simati's video on your strategy? I saw that. He was like, oh, it's not... statistically, it's not valid. I'm gonna react to that video very soon, guys. Can somebody send it in Discord? If somebody can send it in Discord, I'd be really thankful because I'm gonna react to it very soon. I'm just go over these analysis. But that's my analysis on gold, by the way, chat. So that's what I'm looking for. Hopefully we get a position today. If we get one, I'm gonna take one on stream with you guys. You guys know, on my funded account with next level funded. Again, special occasion for this stream. So for the next hour or two, the 50 for 50 is still live. We turned it on. I talked to the founder. So you can get a 50K account for $50. Link at the top of my bio. But it's only available for the next 2 hours. So make sure you get one so you can trade with me here on stream. Is that legit? Do they pay out? Of course they pay out. Of course they pay out. It's my literally I'm a co-owner of the prop firm. So yes, we pay out. We haven't had a single failed payout. And that's like, because that's obvious. That's the bare minimum of a prop firm. Spend the weekend going through the boot camp. Loved it. Hey, my fucking guy. Let's go. Chat. I'm telling y'all, I have a free bootcamp on my YouTube videos. You guys, on my YouTube channel. So you guys can go to my YouTube channel. You'll see a free bootcamp explaining my strategy. So go watch that shit on your free time if you want to become profitable. Let's see if we can get a comp on UJ. UJ is currently consolidating, so not much we can do. We want to see a break below these lows right here at 144.3 or 144.03. If we can get a closure below this area, we like see a retest and then a push down on UJ. DXY is pushing down, which is not good for us because again we want gold to come down. But if gold wants to come up, we'll take buys as well. Again, we don't have any bias in that way. ADUSD, no compensation plays, nothing really going on here. Let's see, do we have GPUSD consolidating? All right, most of the pairs. This is looking like a bullish flag, by the way. Most of the pairs are currently consolidating. Again, we'll be on the lookout. Oof, this would have been an amazing comp if we came down. This would have been an amazing play right here if this came down. But again, woulda, shoulda, coulda. GJ has a comp. I don't trade comps on GJ, my guy. I'm sorry. Let's see. 1 hour comp did tap here, but it's way overdue. Yeah. Okay. Other pairs, not really too intrigued. We can look at UJ for sells potentially if we start closing up below here. Now I just want to say something, chat. Just to prove the validity of this stream. So remember Friday? Friday we caught this insane play or very good play where we had a compensation play. So we caught the sells here and we had full TP at this void, right? Look at this, chat. We tapped this void and then boom, we shot up after. Isn't that fucking crazy? So if you were here last Friday, you would have caught the sells with me, right? Because we took the sells live on stream and I told you guys everything. So it's got the sells with me, hit full TP on that, and then you would have gotten the buys off the void if you marked up the void. But yeah, UJ moving very nicely right now, very nicely. Do we have any voids on that? Let's see if we have any voids, by the way. Forgot to see it. Check for voids. No, not really. Not really. Real bad man. I guess like a small void. Like a minor void, nothing too crazy. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, chat. Small. Oof, another small void. Got a bunch of small voids here, chat. Got a bunch of small voids. Another one right here. All right, so I mean, AD is does have to come down, chat, at some point. what you did now on ADUC is you filled this big move. You canceled out this big move because you didn't do it last time. You still had some room left, which is what you're doing right now. You're canceling out this big move. More than likely, oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days, chat. I genuinely think, chat, from all my years of trading, I genuinely think this is the strongest fucking resistance I've seen in my life. Have you guys seen a stronger resistance in this? Fucking hell, bro. Like, this is, I think this is this. No, I've never seen a stronger resistance in this, chat. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit, chat. Price literally, it's like a, bro, this is it's a concrete wall. Price literally has no chance of breaking above here. Oh my days. Yeah, I mean, you could literally take sells straight off of this area on AUD/USD. Literally, just wait for the tap here and take sells. And you're definitely, because either way, regardless if you want to, let's say you want to break this area, you're going to have to create that lower high first or higher low. Right? Because price doesn't just shoot up like this. You will likely see a higher low being created, and then you'll see a trend. But regardless, you're going to see sell on AUD/USD. So, yeah, you could just spam sells on AUD/USD, chat. Literally. Up until around this area. Like, no problem at all. So I'm going to look for an entry here, actually, on AUD/USD on a sell very soon. Because of that literal insane fucking resistance right there. Gold, hopefully it's breaking down soon. We need that. USD JPY, ooh, coming down and low key breaking below. It's looking good. Looking good. Let me mark that up. Boom. Did I mark it up here as well? Okay. Perfect. What do you think of JER30? JER30? Damn, I've never traded that shit, but we can take a look at it. So, the way I've been the way I've seen people trade JER30 is I've seen them trade trend and breakouts. So most of the best German 30 traders that I know trade breakout. So, for example, this would have been a pretty good position right here, right? Where you see a breakout and you see a retest and you enter on the retest. So, looking at it right now, let's look at the bias first and foremost. We have a bearish bias. So what I would say is I would look for sells off of this area right here. I'll look for sells off of this area on JER30. Sells, but you can basically just take compensation play, I'll be honest. Right here. But yeah, I would look for sells. Oops. Sells from this area on JER30. Just because on the higher time frame, that's a trend continuation after filling the imbalance and tapping and retesting. So something like that on JER30 is bound to happen, bro. That's what I would say. But yeah, the best JER30 traders that I know literally just breakout and trend. I sent it to you, brother, through Instagram. Let me check that out. I'm gonna react to that video, chat, because why do I got 50-year-olds hating on me, bro? Why do I got 50-year-olds bald head ass dudes hating on me, bro? Let me be, man. Let me live my life. Let me trade the way I wanted, bro. I had a 100% win rate last week. I don't know what y'all talking about. Statistics here and there. Get the fuck out of here with your statistics. How long are you streaming for? I don't know, like 2 hours maybe. 1.5, 2 hours. Spent the weekend with the boys. SMT divergence, no idea what SMT divergence is. Again, guys, if you guys want a 50k account for $50, link at the top of the bio. It's only active for the remainder of the stream, so for another like 2 hours. Let me see here, chat. Let me look at this fucking fool. Let me look at this fool, bro. Somebody speaking on my name without my presence. All right, hold on now. Let me. Let me find it. Where is it? Where is the video, bro? What the fuck did I do? Okay. Alright, we got it. Why is there no sound? Why is there no sound? Do you guys hear sound? Are my headsets cooked? Okay, okay, okay.
That area right there. Stop loss at break of structure and right there. Stop loss at break of structure and right there. Stop loss at break of structure. I have developed an entry model which has a 90% win rate. It plays out every single day in the market, and I have people becoming profitable just off of this one play. And in the next minute, I will teach it to you for free, so pay attention. This is by far the most profitable entry model that I have. So what you want to look for is either a bearish candle with no top wick at all, or a bullish candle with no bottom wick at all. Once the candle has tapped that area, you simply enter a buy off of that area right there. Stop loss at break of structure and TP wherever the fuck you want it, honestly.
TP wherever the fuck you want, honestly, cannot have a 90% win rate. Even if this pattern you found, which probably does not work and does not have 90% win rate for sure, even if it has a tendency as a mechanical strategy to have an edge around 55% win rate, you still can't control what price will do after. And in stochastic events, which are events that judged by how they look, they seem random, but are not necessarily random in the reason why they happened, there's a steep inverse correlation between win rate and risk to reward ratios, which is win rate equals 1 divided by...
Well, obviously, you smartass. Okay, guys, listen. So, I'm gonna be completely honest here. All ego aside. I'm gonna have no ego here. Alright? I'm gonna be completely objective. First and foremost, he is right in the way that, yes, you cannot have a 90% win rate if you don't have a TP. The reason I obviously said you can put your TP where the fuck you want is not true. Because anybody that knows the compensation play knows that you have a strict 1-to-1 RR. Right? That means that you have your TP at a 1-to-1 from where your stop loss is. So, I say, put your stop loss or put your TP wherever the fuck you want. That is for people to get intrigued and for people to start to want to learn more about the position, to want to learn more about the entry model. So, he is right. But I did not literally mean TP wherever the fuck you want. Because if you have a few brain cells, which I don't know if this guy has, you understand that when I say TP wherever the fuck you want, I don't mean you can have a 1-to-1 million TP or 1-to-1 million RR. I don't mean you can literally have a stop loss break of structure and then put your TP at a 1-to-50 RR and think that that's going to provide you with a 90% win rate. Obviously, I don't mean that, right? What I mean by having a TP where the fuck you want is you can literally, since your stop loss is at break of structure, your TP isn't set. You don't have to put your TP at a high. You don't have to put your TP at a low. You can put you need to put your TP at a 1-to-1 RR, right? So the only thing is that I didn't mention this in this video, where I explain the compensation play, is that you have to have a strictly 1-to-1 RR. And obviously it's for a bit of marketing purposes and for people to get intrigued and to want to look into the play more. But, I mean, his first assessment was wrong. He was like, that probably doesn't work. He has no idea if this entry model works or not. And obviously it does. Anybody that's in my community knows. I've got people people have gotten funded literally off of this one entry model. So it does work. The second thing is, yes, it's true. You can't have your TP wherever the fuck you want. If that wasn't clear enough, right? I don't know if I should clear that up, but now I can clear it up. Yes, you cannot have TP at wherever the fuck you want and still have a 90% win rate. That's pretty obvious. He didn't have to go on into this whole bit explaining numbers and statistics for people to get that. Any person that knows Instagram, that knows, simple language, knows that I didn't actually mean wherever the fuck you want. That's just a way for people to get intrigued. That's just a way for me explaining the power of the strategy.
But 1 plus reward. So the more you will higher your take price.
And then he goes into this rant about speaking about RR, the RR correlation with win rate, which obviously any profitable trader knows about.
Profit, the lower that 90% win rate will go. So no, that's impossible.
Here's some live examples from today's London session. Here you see price create a candle with no bottom wick. Then later it came down, tapped that area and pushed like crazy.
These are exemplary examples. Everyone is able to cherry pick a couple examples.
Okay, now, this is the reason here. This is the reason I said from today's London session. That's why I didn't say here are some examples and then went to the examples immediately. I told you guys go to this London session. You don't even have to look at my video. Go to the charts yourself, have my video here, your charts here, and look at the London session, right? And you can see that it plays out perfectly. So I didn't cherry pick because I told you guys exactly which session it played out. So go to the London session this day when I posted it and check yourself. So he's completely wrong there. I didn't cherry pick. I told you guys the exact session they played out. So you can go check for yourself. I didn't take random events. One the 15th of October, one the 12th of October, right? It was the same day.
So whatever. I would deem this video of zero statistical relevance. Next.
I have.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Also, here's the reason why I don't care and I didn't want to react to this, because it doesn't matter what this guy says. I'm not trying to make this sound valid. I know what the power of it is. I know the people inside the community getting funded. I know people getting payouts of multiple 4 or 5 figures just because of the compensation play. I know what I've done in the with the compensation play live on stream. I literally did it last week. 100% win rate, 0 losses last week. So I know what I've done. I know what people are able to achieve with this play. So this is of 0 relevance to me and to my community. But yeah, I mean, good video. And I checked this guy's page out. His, like, he literally lives off of reacting to other people. So, I mean, what... Like, you could also, you know, you could also make your own videos, bro. Have you tried? But yeah, I mean, he's a reactional guy. Like, he doesn't, I don't know if he,
I have developed.
how good of a trader he is himself, but yeah. That's my reaction to this, to that video, chat. Honest, objective reaction. All right, back to stream. Back to y'all. It was so obvious. Yeah, it was very obvious, right? It's, I mean, that's the thing also. That's one thing I hate about people like this, is they take videos where from myself or from TJR where we're either be sarcastic or something. Like, there's a video of TJR, he's like, all he does is he looks into the camera, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna touch you. It has like 100k likes. That's like me going to that video and be like, yeah, touching somebody without their consent is illegal, therefore I deem this video completely illegal and blah blah. And like, come on, bro. If you're gonna be that nerd weirdo that takes everything literally, like, sure. But yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird. Don't worry, bro. You're the wettest trader still. Nah, bro. We gotta stop with this wet shit, chat. I'm not wet, chat. All right, we're getting a break below on AUD/USD. Let's see. Hopefully, we can get some nice plays. The new 15 just opened. Let's see if we get a comp on any pairs. Gold new. That was not. Yeah, that was 15. Gold 15 open. Nothing there. GBP/USD 15 just opened, and AUD/USD 15 just opened. All right, we're tapping to the zone, but we can't see your chart. You can't see my chart. Oh, my bad. I have to remove. All right, there you go. So usage JPY is finally breaking below, as you guys see, right there. Below my zone. Let's see if we get a closure and we can look for some nice sells on UJ after a retest. Obviously, since dollar is going down, we also expect UJ to go down since they're positively correlated. AUD/USD tapping to the zone. I want to see a deeper tap. If you get a deeper tap, we can look for some nice sells. On GBP/USD, nothing really going on right now. We're tapping to this comp. I think it's on the 1 hour as well. Yeah, tapping to this comp on this 1 hour. If this had a no bottom wick, we would easily take that. The 15 did print both the top and the bottom wick. All right, gold currently doing nothing. All right, just breaking down. Perfect. All right. Oh, let's see if we can tap this. Ooh, okay. Hold on, chat. Now we need to hold on here. We need to hold on. Hold your horses, chat. Hold your fucking horses. Because we just saw a 70 pip fucking dump out of nowhere. All right, hold your horses, chat. 70 pip 1 minute candle. Did anything come out? What the fuck? Was there any news coming out or some shit, chat? Hey Bard, which coupon code do I use to get 20k on for $20? The 20 for 20 is not active anymore. I told you guys it will be active until the 15th, so it's not active anymore. I'm sorry. The 20 for 20 is is gone. But you can get a 50 for 50. $50K account for $50 right now. If you go to the top link of my bio. Gold, what the fuck happened? I don't know. I don't know, Chad. We have to wait here a bit. Dude, tap that void. If we reject here, Chad, I'm gonna be a little pissed off. Let's see. Issue with this void is where the fuck is stop loss supposed to be? On the bottom of the screen you have 2020. Oh, my bad. Let me change that. It's now 50. 450. So we got a 50K account for $50. Only for the next 2 hours, chat. So this is not gonna be like a reoccurring thing. This is only for this stream. Only for this stream you can get a 50K account for $50. And then after this stream it's gone forever. Only orange folder but they ain't that deep. I don't know. Gold. Look at that, bro. Tap the void. Oh, perfectly, bro. Why not a deeper tap into the void? See comment section. Blind follower, don't know anything but love to comment. Yeah, usually that's what happens. Shots fired, red card for Bart. he fired the shots first. I didn't fire any shots. He fired the shots first. Gold normally goes down when relations more stable. Yeah, exactly. But right now they're not stable at all. Right? Iran is bombing the shit out of Israel right now, so gold is supposedly coming up. Alright, UJ. Alright, UJ. Closing in 10 minutes. Looking real good for sells, chat. Looking real good for sells. Let's see if we can get a nice play on UJ. There's still a lot of area of correction, though, under the void. When price start to fill that area, first break to pass the void. Alright, so see, what it's done here, chat, is a liquidity grab. Do you guys know what a liquidity grab? Yes, you probably know what a liquidity grab. Liquidity grab is a stop out of retail traders. So a lot of retail traders, obviously, probably had buys, looking to catch this buy up to this imbalance right here, and they had the stop losses above the lows. So what price did is price grabbed the lows right here and then pushed up immediately, right? So yeah, I mean, right now we got a liquidity grab. We need to see a closure below for us to continue heading down to these corrections. Open Discord general chat. What's going on in general chat in Discord? Let's see. There's nothing in general chat on Discord. Nothing. Check ADUSD. ADUSD is pumping hard. Alright. You see, chat? This is where you gotta be careful. Alright, this is where you gotta be careful. The reason you gotta be careful is because this is very externally induced. It looks very externally induced. What I mean by that is it looks like there is some outside factor playing into the market. So the market, it's not just pure price action, which is obviously what we trade. We trade pure price action. So this is not what we like to trade, because our strategy is based off of price action. We are technical traders. We're price action traders. Hey bro, been watching you for a while. Love your work. Thanks. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. The XY is bearish? Yeah, which is strange for the kind of situation we're in, but can you zoom in on your face? Why do you guys want me to zoom in on my face? I got your reaction on Vids but cannot send it to you. Why can you not? Tyrone kind of mad still. Yo, chat. Yo, relax, chat. All right, relax. Let's all take a chill. File too big. Well, send it. I don't know where you can send it. Actually, I don't know. Send it on. Place it on a Google Drive and then send the link to the Google Drive. It's bearish because Iran is ready to negotiate. That means war is about to end, thus no military need. Oh, thank you, Joe Anonymous. Appreciate that. But is there any news? Did any news come out with that fact? Tyrone gender bent. Tyrone, alright. First of all, that name does not match what you just said. Alright? Relax. I won't zoom in my face because my face is not what matters. What matters is the charts. Alright, what matters is the charts. So you guys have to be able to look at the charts, not my face. You try to go and that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Yo, what's Omar doing, bro? Let me text Omar, bro. This guy's still alive? But what's the accuracy of your community signals? My community signals? You mean my trading signals? Well, the the accuracy is, I mean, last week we had 100% win rate. The week after, before that we had 100% win rate. So I haven't lost in 2 weeks, but the accuracy is pretty good, I would say. He said you were wet and I want to see. I know it sounds bad looking back. What? What the fuck, chat? I swear. Yo. Hey, yo! Free Omar? I swear, free Omar. No, the Omar is the funniest dude ever, chat. Because I know he got stuck at the airport because of war. He said he got stuck at the airport because of war, right? He told you guys that in community chat. But then I go to his story and he's posting videos when he's in Lebanon on his story, chat. Like, this guy is literally living his life in Lebanon. Brother. So I think, chat, I think they let him in. No, I think Omar is free now, chat. I think Omar is free. Iran doesn't want to do the deal and still going to send another wave of missiles. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they don't, because right now it's not looking good for us. What's the price to join VIP for signals? The price is $79 a month. So it's very cheap, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, it's $79 a month, and you'll get literally access to every single trade I take. You can just copy me, and you also get access to VIP chat with Omar and a bunch of other QTC traders. All right, we got UJ breaking below here, chat. We got UJ breaking below here. Interesting. And we got a new closure. Gold closing very nicely. My English is not the best, bro. I was trying to support. Nah, bro. You're good, bro. I feel kind of bad now. Nah, you're good, bro. We're good. You're good. It's alright. Bro, snitch on his own homie. Nah, listen. I'm not snitching. Everybody knows this, Chad. Omar is roaming free, bro. Nobody can stop that guy. No amount of bars will be able to hold him back. What's the time zone in Lebanon? Alright, they're 1 hour after us, so it's like basically the same. Yeah, thank you for your support, Tyrone, but no, I'm not wet. Chad is just talking bullshit, bro. He has the universal password, bro. Travel. Exactly, bro. Nobody stops Omar. Alright? When Omar gets on the plane, he tells the pilot where to go. What's your entry points with UJ again? What do you mean? What do you mean? Alright, boys. Gold just is about to close. If you close bearish on gold, you're likely to fill. Again, look, respecting the trend, chat. Respecting the trend. You haven't closed below this higher low yet. So once you close below this higher low, then you can see some action like so. I think she means where are you looking for a setup on UJ. I'm looking for setups on closures below this low right here and retests up to this area. So something like this I'm expecting on UJ. So first and foremost, before we look for anything, we'll need to wait for closures below 143.8. Once you see closures below 143.8, you can look for a retest. And once you see a retest, you can look for some sort of rejection off of this area and take sells down with stop loss above this high. That's the entry point I'm looking for. Now, the thing is, it's not a part of my playbook. So, hey, yo, who's this dog behind you? Why is everybody talking about the dog, bro? It's nothing special, chat. It's nothing special. Nah, if I tell you guys are gonna be like, fucking, this guy's a, like, no. I'm not gonna tell you. Zoom on the dog. It's a dog that I want to get. That's like the dog that looks like that. That's my dream dog. That's a dog I want to get. Zoom on the dog. Why the fuck y'all want to see the dog so bad, bro? Bro didn't get the reference. No. Oh, is that like a joke? Shit. The dog is Tyrone looking where the bar is wet. First and foremost, Tyrone, you can't drop in here, ask me to zoom in on my face, ask if I'm wet, and then say, my English is not the best, bro. I was just trying to support, acting all innocent and shit, and then drop goon with a wet emoji after that. Alright, Tyrone, I don't even know if I can trust you anymore. Get the fuck out of here, Tyrone. It's just making me uncomfortable. Yo, when this is a trading stream, chat. I don't know what y'all are trying to do. What just happened with Tyrone? That's what I'm trying to say. Bro, somebody turned Tyrone on, bro. Giveaway time. There's no fucking giveaway this stream. Alright. This is not the NLF stream. If you guys want to give away, turn up to the NLF streams every Thursday. Oh my days. Alright, the 30-minute closed bullish, chat. 30-minute closed bullish after grabbing liquidity. Gold is looking mad bullish at the moment. UJ closed below is at the 30-minute, and the 30-minute has a small bottom wick. Okay, UJ is looking nice for sells if you can come up to this area, chat. So officially, once you come up to this area, UJ will likely do something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so that's UJ, chat. Gold, nothing really happening. GU, nothing. AU broke above, chat. So AU broke above. Now let's lock in, bro. I learned US English. It makes bro learned goon. Imagine learning English, chat, and the first word you learn is goon. This generation is cooked. This generation is cooked, chat. I do not claim to be from the. I swear, chat. I do not claim this generation. You're gonna chase that swing high, then liquidity dump, I reckon. Let me go back in time. That's a strong area in AU as well. Yeah, AU will likely tap this area here. Now the thing is, on AU it's unpredictable a bit because you have different rejections at each single, like every single time point. Like you have one rejection at 0.654 and now you have one rejection at 0.5428, one rejection higher up, one rejection lower, right? So you don't really know, but you're gonna probably more than likely reject on AU in between this area right here somewhere, right? More than likely at 0.6553. 3-3, which is above this high, swing high, which he talked about. And also, if you go back, you see that you're rejected there in the past pretty heavily. So, yeah. But the way it's moving right now is moving like it's very externally induced, chat, which is not what we want, right? Bart, open the chat right now. I sent you a link. It says I need permission. So you have to grant me permission. All right, boys. It's Monday, so don't expect crazy. Don't expect anything crazy, chat. It's Monday. It's start of the week, you know. Don't expect us to go fucking ham.
Enter a buy off of that area right.
Not have a nice. I don't know. Oh, your screen recorded by having a TP. Oh, the reaction. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. The RR. Yeah, that's gonna be a real chat. You guys are gonna see that shit. Honestly, chat. At this point, why don't I just clip farm the fuck out of this? What? I'm gonna just start clip farming the stream, chat. Please, which link can we follow to subscribe to your Signal group? It's paid, bro. But I mean, where is it actually? I don't even think I have my Signal group. If you go to the Discord, there's a channel on Discord called Signals Access, VIP Signals, and you tap that and there's the link to get the access to the signals. You gotta edit yourself though. No worries, bro. I got someone to do that. Is gold buys possible because of crazy liquidity grab? Yes, gold buys is very possible, but I will wait for a closure above 3,421. So I'll wait for a closure above this area to confirm the trend continuation, right? Otherwise, you can likely see a rejection off of this comp, right? So we have a comp here. That's why I don't want to take sells right now or buys right now, is because we have a comp here. So price could easily just reject off of this comp and create this head and shoulders. Therefore, I'm going to wait for a closure above, because when we close above, we've first and foremost, we've closed above the comp, which means the comp is less valid, not invalid, less valid, but we've also broken the chances of creating a head and shoulders, and we've continued the trend. So you want to see a closure above 3,422.18 to eventually take buys to fill the range up to 3,428. Would you ever come to Cabo Verde? What the fuck is that? And what am I going to do there? Why do you always trade XAU? Because I enjoy the volatility. I enjoy the pace. I enjoy the price action. I've grown used to it from trading it for multiple years. Yeah, those are the reasons. Can you look at oil? All right. Oil. When you want to retire? I don't know. What is retire, chat? I don't know. Never? Why do I want to retire? I love my job. Oil. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, oil is going crazy, chat. Oil is currently going crazy. Beautiful price action, I would say. It's looking real nice. You had a high being created. You had an imbalance being created right here, which you filled 50% of the imbalance, not the whole imbalance yet. So you have imbalance to fill, which means that you have chances of coming down. What I do like is you have this double top. You have the double top being created. You also had this fake out right here being created. So what I think can happen in oil. Now, I'm not sure. I haven't traded oil price action in a while. But what gold would do in a situation like this is more than likely you'll grab this low, see some sort of rejection, and then you'll see a sell-off down to this area right here. So what I'm expecting on oil, if you want to grab oil sells or buys, I would wait for oil to first grab this low, see how it reacts after grabbing this low. If it fills the range immediately, so be it. You'll miss the move. But it's better to be safe than sorry, so I would wait for price to grab this low, see if you see a rejection up. If you do see a rejection up, I would look for sell off of this area right here to then eventually either tap the low again or fill the whole range down and fill this imbalance. So that's how I would play this crazy push on oil at the moment, and then look for long-term buys off of these areas right here on the 4 hour. So look for long-term buys off of these areas. right here at 66.23. So that's my prediction, boys, on oil. Might start trading oil again. I don't know. You know, should we make? Let's see. Should we make a fake? Let's do a fake fake position, just so I see. Because this is, remember guys what we did last time? I started trade oil. So what we did last time, you guys don't remember this, but this is like a year ago. So a year ago I traded oil, and what I did before I traded oil is I used to make a bunch of fake positions. So like for like a month, I just placed positions, and we had like a fucking 90% win rate. And then because of that, we started trading oil. So I'm gonna start doing that again. So let's see if oil plays out well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark up my zones. Let me mark up here. Boom. So something like that. So once we break below this low, we grab liquidity, pump, and then we dump. So let me make this. Again, this is a fake position, chat. I'm not taking this. I'm just trying to see if how oil would react to if we took this position. Alright, gold filling the wick on the 15. Again, that chat, this is why we wait for a closure. This is why we don't take sells based off of this. Because a lot of people a lot of people probably took buys off of this candle. The fact that we broke structure, or the fact that we grabbed the lows, came up close bullish. A lot of people think, alright, we grabbed some liquidity, we have liquidity to come up. But that's not the case, because you do want to see a trend continuation before that. Island near Africa. AUD USD. I saw that. We don't know yet what to do with AUD USD. Don't know yet. Not sure. I want to wait for it to tap a little higher first before grabbing any positions. Which country do you live in? I live in Sweden. Do you have a long-term company shares? No. I have no shares in any company, or I do have shares in a company. I have shares in my own company, or I'm a co-owner of Next Level Funded, which is a newly opened prop firm that's gonna take over the industry and change the fucking game. So that's the only company I'm involved in currently. Again, chat, if you want a 50k account for $50, we're running this promo for only 2 hours. So only for this stream, we're running this promo. You can get a 50k account for $50. That means 50k buying power for 50 fucking bucks. Link at the top of the description below this live stream if you want to get it. But yeah. Can you look at US 500? Dude, I've done so many analysis today, chat. Yeah, so what we wait for US 500 is you're simply in an uptrend right now, as you guys see continuously. Let's see if that's not a void. That is a void. That is a void. So you have this void right here. Interesting right there. So what I expect is price to close first. I would wait for price to close above this high right here and take this high out. Now, because once you take this high out, Sweden is racist. I don't know if Sweden, I'm not racist, but I don't know if Sweden is racist. I would wait for price to take out this high, and then I would wait to see a reaction from that. If you see a reaction, you can look for sells down to this void once you take this high. Otherwise, you can just follow the trend and just take a buy off of this area right here once you retest, like so. So that's what I would wait for. So either you break the highs. First, you break the highs. If you see a rejection off of the break of the highs, you can wait some sort of trend shift on the lower time frames to take sells down to this void, and then buys from this void. Or if you don't break the highs, you can wait for a retest and then take buys off of this area right here to continue the trend up. That's what I expect on US 500. The 4 hour looks very fucking bullish, really bullish. Failed to break these lows, failed to close below the lows. Made like this double low right here. Looking to close above here in 70 minutes, this high, continuing the trend up. So, yeah, it's looking very bullish to me. All right, gold. Thank you, love you. Aw, No worries. I got you. AU might be dropping right now. Oh, that's a flip on AU, chat. Flip on AU. Could this be the drop? Could this be the drop, chat? Let's see. If we see some price action, some bearish price action, we'll likely jump in a trade here very soon. All right, we got another 15 closure in 3 minutes, so we might get a comp. Hopefully get a comp, chat. Ideal would be a bearish comp, bro. So bearish 50-minute candle, close with no top wick. Next candle comes up, taps the top wick, and we can get some sells. That'd be ideal, bro. I fucking deal. GBP/USD, nothing really intrigues me right now. Again, remember what I said, chat? Literally the analysis I made in the beginning of the stream, it looked like a bullish flag to me. That's what it was. So, yeah, that's what happened on GBP/USD. Simple bullish flag. Trading 1-1. But yeah, boys, I mean, it's a waiting game. We have our position. Ooh, tapping deep into this void. All right, interesting. Let's see how we react off of this void, chat. So happy to have found you, bro. Damn. Thank you. Happy you found me. Gold close below the void is sell or waiting for. I mean, dude, I'll be honest with you. Buys from gold does look good. I just don't want it to kind of tap deeper. But yeah, sells below the void, yeah, for sure. Like if you close below the void, it's a clear sell. Damn, chat. All right. The 15-minute on gold close with. Oh, this could be a nice, dude, chat. If we close with no bottom wick here, chat, or no top wick, it's gonna be a nice fucking comp. Could be a nice sell on gold. So let's hope that's the case right here. I think we got. Yeah, just gold. All right, let's hope we close with no top wick here, chat, and we can get into a sell position on gold. Tyrone, are you Goon? Join my. What's a Goon Academy, chat? Yo, enlighten me, chat. What's a Goon Academy? Don't Goon, chat. It's not worth it. All right, boys. Be ready here. We might get a position very soon. Or very soon, in 12 minutes. We're shorting? Yes. If we get this compensation play, we're shorting. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, we're flipping, chat. We're flipping. Yeah, that's a flip. Alright, chat. Unfortunately, that comp is now invalid. Shit. Let's look at the other pairs. I think we had another... What was it? Yeah, AUD has a comp, but the imbalance is way too huge below, so we can't take the AUD comp. Unfortunately, we'll look for AUD sells instead. None of the pairs are really do too much right now. Where was New York Open? NY Open was... This was the NY Open candle. Damn, the 1 hour comp played out perfectly. Look at that, chat. The 1 hour comp played out so well. Shit. Do you have ever had days when you have no comp setups? No. I don't know. Ask chat. I think we get at least one comp a day, chat, right? If let's say you trade, like at least if you look at every single session, London, New York, Asia, you get at least one comp per day. Was this New York Open volume? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. I mean, of course it is. Not that I think so. Yes, it is. It's New York Open volume. Chad, be honest. Do I look more tanned? Be honest, Chad. I'm more tanned, right? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, chat. Don't lie to me, chat. I know I look more tan than usual. Hey. Hey. No? Yes, I do. Stop lying, chat. Stop lying, chat. It was 26, 27 degrees. 26, 27 degrees. Saturday, Sunday, it was 20. Yeah, 26, 27 degrees. UV6 here in Sweden. Bro, I took my chance, bro. I was out sunbathing. Light toast. I'll be dark toast soon though. Give me a few weeks. Give me a vacation, chat. Bro, here's 42 degrees. Damn! Where the fuck you at, bro? Where are you? Where are you? 42 degrees, bro. I'm trying to come where you're at. I'm trying to pull up. Holy. I swear, this guy's in. We are cooked. Yeah, sleeping in the desert. Pakistan. Oh, okay. Now I see why it's so hot. Maybe 42 degrees is too hot. I don't know. What's too hot, chat? I feel like too hot is like above 34, above 33 is like too hot. Adopt me, please. No. I don't have room, bro. I'm sorry. You have marked your buys area on gold so you can see gold bullish. Huh? Anything above 30? True. Depends on the humidity as well, chat. Depends on the humidity. Depends on a lot of things. But yeah, maybe above 30 is too hot. I think like in Sweden it was 27 yesterday, and that shit felt really good. 30% I can't sleep at night. Okay, that's true. No, sleeping is different. Sleeping is different. Sleeping, I can't even sleep if it's like 28 degrees. Like I have to have me personally, I have my room really cold when I sleep. Like I prefer to have my room really, really, really cold. What the actual fuck? Alright, UJ is slowly creating that lower high, chat. Like I said, UJ sells. Fuck, I wish we had a comp, bro. Alright, we got an hourly closure on gold and a 4-hour closure on gold. A top wick with no bottom wick on gold would be ideal for sells. That's all we need. You missed the move, bro. What the fuck? That is not a thing. There's no such thing as missed a move. It was not our move to take. We didn't there was not a play, so we did not miss anything. How many touches does the comp need to be tapped for you to be confident in making an entry? One touch. One touch. Remember, guys, you guys have to remember one thing. If you guys are on this stream, you're like, oh, this guy, I like this guy, I like how he trades, I like the community. I literally have a free boot camp on my YouTube channel with like 17 episodes or 19 episodes where you can learn exactly how I trade. I have a free community on Discord. So, just so you guys know. Also, if you want a funded account right now, we're running a 50k account for oh my fucking days. All right, yeah, something's going on, chat. Something's going on. So this void got completely broken, which means that we'll probably look for a retest now for sells off of this void. Apologies, my lord. I'll go do the work. Oh, don't call me that. No, I'm just saying that there's a lot of free stuff you guys can get from me, which can make you profitable. The whole bootcamp is free. I can focus when it's free. We got a fucking Jew in chat. Kidding. Kidding. Oil just tanked as well, really? Oh, did oil tank or did it tank? Okay, oil tanked. All right, interesting. Yeah, boys. We stay out here. We stay out here. I know it's tough, chat. I know it's tough seeing a move like this. I know it's super tough seeing a move like this happen. A like 200 pip move out of nowhere and be like, shit, I didn't catch anything. Shit, I missed the move. Imagine how much money I could have made if I just caught that top. But there will always be moves like this, and you will always think that you can't catch something. So there's no point in thinking like that. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. That doesn't help you. If you did not plan to take it, then you didn't miss anything. The only moves you miss are the moves that are part of your strategy and you don't take. Those are the moves you miss. If this was not a part of your strategy, don't even think about it. Like, you will see another dump like this. You will see another pump like this. So, relax, chat. We'll get a play soon. No need to worry. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every single thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Told you, it's official. Iran wants to de-escalate. Did news come out or something? Let me see. News. Oh yeah, 3 minutes ago. Iran signals it wants to de-escalate the hostiles. You see, this is the thing with war, chat. We have no idea. We have no idea. That's why I was so careful today, because I knew that at any point in time, something can come out and this could happen. Boom. So we have to be very careful. In today's markets, we have to be very careful. It's a Monday. That's also by itself, Mondays are not good. So if we have this, since we have these news with Iran and Israel, it's even worse. So yeah, we just relax. Look at UJ. Nothing really happened on UJ. Just flipped on this 30-minute candle. Looking to come down on UJ after the retest. Yeah, boys, we'll just sit here and wait for our opportunity. Honestly. You see, it's the commodities, because the Forex pairs and DXY is not doing anything. The currencies aren't doing anything. That's the one. That 4 hour. New 4 hour just opened, chat. New 4 hour just opened. So we can do. New 1 hour just opened. Why did I say 4 hour? New 1 hour just opened, chat. So what we're gonna do here, chat, is we're gonna wait for a top wick, and then we're gonna place a sell stop below this low right here. If we obviously get a small bottom wick. If we get a big bottom wick, then there's no point. But if we get a small bottom wick, we'll place a sell stop right there. Boom. Oh, okay, this is good. All right, be ready. Sell gold very, very soon, very soon. All right, hold on, chat. We need a bigger bottom top wick than that. Otherwise, we have a void. So either way, we'll be good here. Either way, we will likely get a position here, boys. Watch out, Iran wants to de-escalate. They already did. We already know that. That's why we saw this huge dump. But again, if we see a big top wick on this hourly, I'm expecting price. I'm gonna have a flip play right here to fill this wick. So I'm gonna grab the position from here to here. See if we break the highs. Would be nice. All right, AED is also pushing. All right, we broke the highs. This is perfect, chat. All right, chat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press a sell stop right there. All right. So sell stop on gold at 3,380, 3,388.249. Stop loss is going to be at 3,396.691, and TP is going to be down at this low right here. Most likely going to close full once we break this low right here, or at least move stop loss or break even. But that's the position, boys. Expecting this hourly to flip after creating the high and fill the previous wick, since we're super bearish on gold at the moment, as well as faking people out, grabbing the lows before breaking higher. So usually what you guys see is dump, something like this, a rebreak of the lows, and that's where we grab our position, and then a pump up to grab that area right there. So that's the plan on gold, boys. One enter because I joined live. We're not gonna enter yet. We're gonna have a sell stop right here, chat. So if you guys look at my chart, you see exactly where the sell stop is, where my stop loss is, where my TP is. All right. Such a cute little man. Man, shut up. All right, let's see if this. Hopefully, we get. Chat. I've been. Pollen has been fucking me up lately. Hopefully, we get an entry here, chat, because this is gonna be good. Should see a pretty hefty dump. By the way, for you guys that missed it, currently, just for the remainder of the stream, so just for another like hour or so, you guys can get a 50k account for $50, which means 50k in buying power for just $50 if you go to the link at the top of the description of this live stream at Next Level Funded, which is a prop firm that I currently am a co-owner of and partner with. So go get yourself a 50k account so you can follow my trades here on stream for $50. And while you're at it, go get the VIP as well, so you guys can get exact entries and exits of every single trade I take every single day, and be just as profitable as me. And then the playbook if you just want to learn how I do it, or the free bootcamp on my YouTube channel. There's so much sauce, bro. I swear I can't even plug enough shit, bro. There's so much things I'm offering you guys, literally. Within the QTC world, you guys can become insane traders. Got me a 50k for $50. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Hey Bart, can you check USD CAD? Hold on. Not right now because I'm waiting for this position to get activated. But I'll check it soon. Let me just wait for this position to do its thing. All right, come on. Gold, gold, gold. If the 1 hour is close to closing, we will exit this position. We do need the 1 hour to have a little bit of time left. The thing is, chat, the thing is that candles like to flip, as you guys know. That's a no wick rule. Candles with small wicks, or pretty much no bottom wicks, like to flip within the last half of their timeline. So for example, a 1 hour candle likes to flip within the last 30 minutes. A 15-minute candle likes to flip within the last 7.5 minutes, etc. So we're expecting this position to be activated in like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. It's gonna be a quick position, so be ready. I don't know if I'm not sure if I'm gonna hold to full TP. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hold to full TP, chat. I think we're about to see the flip here soon. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Boom. All right. The 1 minute is following the trend currently. So we're likely to see a flip, not right now, but in the near future. All right. Okay, ADUSD is tapping the top of that zone right here. Likely see a rejection here, boys. Likely see a rejection here. Again, this is very externally induced, so price action is not really doing its thing currently. But we might see a rejection here. 15-minute looking, yeah, okay. Gold 15 just closing right now. Boom. Yo, fucking TradingView is lagging a bit, chat. Now gold is gonna flip. We'll see here. Hopefully it doesn't come down with no top wick. That would be fucking scary. All right. Hold your horses, chat. Hold your horses. Hold your freaking horses. All right, thank God. Thank God. The 15 flip, chat. The 15 flip. Because if the 15 came down with no top wick, this would have been a bad entry. So, thank God the 15 flipped, which means that we should get a top wick on the 15 now, and then a reflip down. And hopefully we get activated here. The 30 is still as very, like, again, we're expecting the 30 to flip the last half of its lifetime. So we're expecting the 30 to flip the last 30 minutes, which means that the 30, we have a long time left for this position to get activated. So, yeah, we're in no rush here, chat. We're in no rush. In no rush. Not in a rush. In no rush. Interesting. All right, 15 reflip after creating that top wick, which is really good. Holding still from 34.11. Damn. Damn. All right, boys, we need the 1 minute to break structure to the downside. Right now, it's respecting these highs, which is good. You do have this gap here, bro, or this void. It's creating a void within the void, which is crazy. But you do have this void on the lower time frames and on the higher time frames, right here between these 2 wicks. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Damn, bro. AI is scary, chat. AI is scary, bro. Stop, my ears are bleeding. Stop lying, bro. Yo, AI is scary, chat. Have you guys seen those Bigfoot and like Bigfoot AI videos? And that what is it called? That fucking Yeti? Hella funny, bro. What is AI? What the fuck are you how do you not know what AI is? Bro, let me pull that shit up. That shit is mad funny, low key. Let me show you all this shit.
What's up, you fucking cowards? Today, me and Fuckface McGee are gonna be munching on some delicious-looking mushrooms we found covered in cow shit. All right, bud, let's fucking do this. Dude, that tasted worse than the Yeti I slept with last week. Holy shit. Dude, I'm fucking geeked out of my mind. Yeti! Yeti, where'd you go, man? I'm scared. Dude, I'm so fucking geeked. Those nasty ass fucking mushrooms were fucking gas. What's up, you fucking cowards? Today.
My rascal baby mother want double the child support now. She out here gunning me down.
Rasta monkey!
Boom back clap. She done sniff me out.
May I come for you?
I can't survive the devil one woman. I feel my soul leave my dreadlocks. My rascal baby mother want double the child support.
This shit's way too funny. Have you guys seen this? This is what AI is meant for, bro. I swear this is what AI is meant for. This one very funny. Where is it?
Bro, who the fuck discovered milk?
Like, who saw a cow and said, let me tug on that and drink it?
Who saw an egg fall out of chicken and said, I'm gonna eat that unborn thing for breakfast? Wild. First dude to make bacon looked at a pig like, I'm about to slice you into strips and change bread.
This is one of the funniest, hands down.
Baby mother want double the child support now.
Rasta monkey.
No one will ever believe you. Holy yacht.
Hi, twin. They trying to do me like Tory Lanez. Any huz want to help me hide out till the heat dies down?
Nah, man, this is way too funny, bro. I swear to God. Where is it? Rasta monkey.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to a new video, Pamin. Today we're making some good Rasta food. Yes.
Have you guys seen these?
On Harambe grave, I might not win the war, but I promise you, after I Swiss cheese the first 5 that step up, I'm up in the switch on all them fellas. Y'all remember what they did to our homeboy Harambe, right?
Yeah, they did that brother dirty.
Y'all think we letting that slide? On Harambe Soul, they all gonna be on a t-shirt. Listen, I might not come out on top in the 100v1.
Yeah, right.
But I promise you, either way, some of y'all ain't leaving the same. On Harambe grave, I might not win the war, but I promise you.
Ah, bro, this is mad funny, bro. I swear this. Bro. Oh. Yeah, this is what AI is meant for, bro. I swear. Imagine, bro, what they were gonna be able to do with AI, bro. Like, imagine what they're gonna be able to do. It's gonna be, you can't even tell. You're not gonna be able to tell between a normal video of a real person and an AI. Fucking hell. That's funny? Yes, that's funny. 80 dropping? Really? Alright, it's not dropping. Dropping is exaggerating. It is rejecting off of that area. It is rejecting off of that area pretty nicely. Let's see, where would stops be if you took that position? Man, what? Man, what? Rasta monkey! I think it would be like, Oh. Alright, can gold just activate us, chat? We're coming down to the last 30 minutes of the 1 hour candle. Gold should activate us here very soon. My BRB model with double child support. My BRB mama with double the child support. Stop teasing me. Look at the AUD chat. Perfectly drawn a level. As usual. That's just how we fucking do it on this channel. All right, chat. This is taking a long time. Hopefully, I'm gonna wait. If this 1 hour if this 1 hour candle doesn't. activate us. If this 1 hour candle doesn't activate our sell stop, I'm probably delete the sell limit, or I will delete the sell limit, because then it's not a flip play anymore. So yeah, we got a 30-minute closure. The next 30 minutes hopefully will activate us and give us some profit before we end today's trading session. I have the sell stop sitting there and loading. Buy. Would you buy here? No, I would not buy here. All right, give me a sec, boys. I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, we got very close to activation, chat. We got very fucking close to activation. My baby mother done sniff me out. Rasta monkey. Oh, activation soon. Maybe Habibi. This is good, chat. The fact that we rejected right before activating us means that once we break that low, there should be no reason for us to come up again. Yeah, we're not getting activated, chat. I don't think we're getting activated here. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell, mate. But that's good, though. That's good, though. The fact that we did not... That's also really good. The fact that... Ooh, because look at that 30 minute. Looks disgusting, chat. Thank God we didn't get activated now that I think about it. Still haven't entered a trade? No. The reason for that is because I have my sell stop ready, but we haven't gotten activated on the sell stop, so no. Still haven't entered any trade. You called that dip, and also I tip top that top candle when Monday was open. Shortest. I took a nice one to it. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Good shit. Now I'm buying. Thank you for the info. Chat, we are literally not doing anything on any pair. Alright, we'll wait another 20 minutes, see if we get activated on this position. If we don't get activated in another 20 minutes, obviously then the 1 hour closes and not much we can do after that. So we'll just get going with our day and conclude the Monday's trading session here. They will pump to all-time high. Not sure. Not sure. Depends on what Iran and the US does. Literally depends on what Iran, US, and Israel does. If tensions calm down, gold will also keep coming down. If tensions rise again, then gold will pump. So we have to wait and see what price does, or what the geopolitics say. Because we're in consolidation for 55 days. Look at bigger time frames. I know what you mean, bro. And this is my point today. I still think gold. I still think on the daily obviously looks good to come up. You have a breakout, right? You have a retest, and you have a bullish trend. But the thing with the daily is the daily will need to tap lower, because if you see that every single time you have continued the trend, like here, you have always come down and tapped deep into the trend, right? So it's a deep retest. So I do think the daily will come down first a little further before tapping all-time highs. But that will happen tomorrow. We'll see. Whenever it happens, I'm ready for it. But we'll see. Hopefully it happens today. But if it doesn't happen today, it'll happen tomorrow and we'll be ready for it. I do think the 4 hour will fill the wick. Shorted back from 3,428. 3,428. All the way up here? Damn. I'm not expecting gold to come up all the way there, bro. Expecting gold to, like, the furthest will come up in gold, in my opinion, is 30, 34, 12. Alright, boys and girls, we have 20 minutes left for the next hourly open. If we don't get activated within 20 minutes, we'll call it a day here. But we'll see. Another 20 minutes left. Hopefully, God willing, we'll get entered. Alright. USD CAD, comp play, let's see. Yeah, there's a beautiful comp play on the 1 hour. This is a beautiful comp play as well. Yeah, I would say this is a tough choice because you do have, dude, that's a 4-hour comp play. Alright, so you do have a 4-hour comp play right here. So I would wait for this comp play right here. That one. I wouldn't take the one below. This one. I wouldn't take that. Because you do have a 4-hour comp play, which is looking really strong. So that would be my, I would probably stay out here on USD CAD. It doesn't look good at all. Because you have comp plays against each other. Or you have one comp play below and one comp play higher. Usually you'll want to take the one that is higher. Especially if it's in the higher time frames, which it is right now. AD/USD is looking down. Yeah, AD/USD is looking down. Looking nice. Come down here after that tap on that area. Not gonna lie. So AD/USD is looking real nice for sells. But that was predicted, right? Off of that area. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't get an entry because I was looking at gold and I was looking to enter gold, and we got an entry on gold instead, or hopefully get an entry. We got a position on gold. Still not activated yet. We got 16 minutes left. So probably if there's like 5 minutes left on the 1 hour, I'm going to probably close the position and call it a day. Because at that point, there's no real reason to keep holding. Our gold is consolidating currently. You see you have this right here. Boom. Void inside the void, chat. You have a void inside the void. Alright, remember boys, anybody that's looking to trade a funded account for another literally for another 15 minutes, you guys will have access to get a 50k account for $50 if you click the link in the top of my bio. And after that, it's done and gone forever. So if you guys want to trade a funded account together with me here live on stream, remember to get a funded account with Next Level Funded, which is a firm that I'm now the co-owner and partner of, and we are running this insane deal. But it's only for this stream. So yeah, anybody that's interested, 50k account for $50 right now. Click the link at the top of the description of this live stream, and you'll get in. But that's a fucking insane deal, boys. That's a fucking insane deal. $50,000 in buying power for $50. So if you think you're a good trader, if you think you can hang with the big boys, try your luck. Worst case scenario, you lose $50. Best case scenario, you're funded 50k and get a payout. What the? It's crazy ROI. Which broker do you use in TradingView? I don't use any broker in TradingView. Can you start futures? We're looking at it potentially in the future. Future. But yeah, no futures right now. Only Forex. But I use Blueberry Markets as my broker. Where do you think AED going? Right now, I think it's going down to probably going down to fill this range down to here. That's what I'm thinking. Then after that, I don't know. I'll have to make another assessment. But for now, I think it's coming down to this area right here. All right, we've got another 5 minutes, chat. Yeah, this position won't get activated. Then how do you connect your Next Level Fund account? What do you mean? You don't trade on TradingView. You use TradingView to chart. And you trade on Match Trader. Alright, I'm deleting the sell limit, chat. So the sell limit is getting deleted. Boom. We did not get activated. So, and the 1 hour is about to close in 10 minutes. That means that the 1 hour flip is no longer valid and the position is no longer valid. So yeah, that's it for me, boys. Just close this position. And so no position date for me today, which is alright. That's what happens. Again, we're not here to catch positions. We're here to follow our strategy and our playbook, and that's it. So yeah, boys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love y'all, boys. Remember, we're taking over this fucking industry. Next Level Funded, QTC. I got y'all. Whatever you guys need. Remember, 50k for $50. Link at the top of the description on this video, on this live stream. Go get one. Otherwise, yeah, boys. If you want to join QTC, I have my VIP signals where we haven't taken a loss in 2 weeks. So join signals. That's on Discord. If you want to get the playbook and learn exactly how I trade and join my private community, you can do that as well. If you want mentorship, you can just DM me. But yeah, otherwise I have a free bootcamp on my YouTube. We have a free Discord, free email list. So depends on how much involved you want to be and what you want to learn. But yeah, we got everything, chat, across the fucking board. Across the fucking board. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Bark, what broker is next level funded? Can I link with TradingView? You can't link TradingView, but TradingView is in the broker. So I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. So before I end stream, I just show y'all how next level funded works. So let me do this. So as you guys see here, here's my next level funded account, and right here you have your TradingView. So you can click this button right here, boom, and you can turn on TradingView, and now you will have the TradingView chart. So here you can chart normally as you would in TradingView. So yeah, you do have TradingView with it comes with when you buy an account with MatchTrader. Anyways, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys. I don't know if probably not tomorrow. We'll see if I see you tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to travel. But I will definitely see you guys on Thursday. All right, everybody. Take care. Love y'all and peace. Go get yourself a funded account. Next level funded. Let's fucking go.